Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about trucks, American muscle, and timeless craftsmanship, today's video is definitely for you. We've got an exclusive deep dive review of the much anticipated 2026 Dodge Ram Vintage Pickup. Dodge has gone bold with this one, blending retro charm with cutting-edge tech and performance. So if you've been eyeing this beast or just curious about where the modern pickup scene is headed, stay tuned, you're in for a treat. Let's kick things off with the first impressions because, honestly, when you first lay eyes on the 2026 Dodge Ram Vintage, it hits different. Dodge has really leaned into the vintage moniker, paying homage to their 70s and 80s pickups with an unmistakably nostalgic design. The front end is where the vintage identity shines brightest. You get that classic square-face grille, upright and bold, framed with a brushed metal finish that feels both rugged and premium. The iconic Ram badging sits proudly, not oversized but perfectly proportioned, almost like Dodge wanted to remind us that confidence doesn't need to scream. The LED headlamps, though modern in function, are encased in retro-inspired housings that mimic the round sealed beam headlights of old. Below that, the bumper sits chunky and purposeful, featuring tow hooks that don't just look good but mean business, moving along the sides. The design language continues with a boxy, muscular profile. You'll notice sharp character lines running from the front fenders straight to the rear, adding definition without unnecessary flair. The fender flares are subtly widened, giving it an aggressive stance without compromising the vintage simplicity. The wheels deserve a mention too, brushed aluminum rims with a turbine-style pattern. A direct callback to the classic designs, but with a 20-inch modern twist. The door handles and mirrors are finished in matte chrome, consistent with the overall retro theme. There's also an optional two-tone paint scheme available, something that'll make collectors and old-school truck lovers smile from ear to ear. As we move to the back, the retro elements keep coming but are smartly infused with practicality. The tailgate features the old-school embossed Ram lettering, stretching across a tailgate panel that's straight-edged and functional. The taillights are vertically stacked with a blend of LEDs housed within casings that mirror those classic rectangular lenses we used to see in the late 70s models. Even the rear bumper is sculpted to look heavy-duty, equipped with step cuts and a concealed trailer hitch, ensuring the truck doesn't just look the part, it can play it to dot step. Inside, and the Dodge Ram Vintage Pickup really takes the blend of past and present to a whole new level. The interior is an artful mix of heritage cues and luxury-grade technology. The dashboard is wrapped in premium leather with stitching patterns reminiscent of saddle work, paying tribute to the rugged cowboy aesthetic. Yet the centerpiece is a massive 14-inch touchscreen display, seamlessly integrated without looking out of place. Physical knobs and toggles, yes, actual tactile controls are present and finished in knurled aluminum, giving off a solid mechanical feel that many of us miss in today's overly digitized cabins. The seats are generously upholstered in high-grade leather with plaid cloth inserts, another nod to vintage truck interiors. There's even an option for real wood trim on the dash and door panels. Sourced sustainably, but finished to echo that mid-century American pickup vibe. Space-wise, it's impressive whether you're opting for the regular cab, quad cab, or the full crew cab. Legroom and headroom are abundant, ensuring comfort for both daily commutes and long hauls. Now, let's talk performance, because Dodge didn't just slap a vintage badge on this and call it a day. Under the hood, you have a choice between a 5.7L Hemi V8, tuned for modern efficiency with mild hybrid assist, delivering a punchy 410 horsepower, and an all-new 3.0L twin-turbo inline-six that cranks out 450 horsepower with impressive torque figures, perfect for towing and heavy-duty tasks. For the eco-conscious or tech-forward buyers, there's even a fully electric variant slated to drop mid-year, featuring dual motors and an estimated 500 horsepower, plus a range around 300 miles per charge. The suspension system has been re-engineered, with adaptive damping, making the ride quality versatile, smooth on highways, but confidently firm off-road. Dodge also reworked the steering dynamics to provide more feedback, which is something enthusiasts will appreciate when maneuvering. A truck that carries a bold, old-school personality. Pricing for the 2026 Dodge Ram Vintage. Pickup starts at around $52,000 for the base trim with the V8, which gets you the core retro aesthetic and essential features. Move up to the higher trims with the inline-six, enhanced interior packages, and advanced towing capabilities, and you're looking at anywhere between $65,000 to $75,000. The fully electric variant is expected to cross the $80,000 mark. But with the tech it packs, that's competitive in today's EV truck market. If you're considering buying, here's my take. If you're someone who values a unique blend of nostalgia and modern capability, this is easily one of the most distinctive pickups on the market today. It's not just a reskin of an existing model. It feels like Dodge genuinely invested in honoring their heritage while ensuring no compromise in performance or comfort. That said, if cutting-edge tech and ultra-modern aesthetics are your priority, you might find alternatives like the Tesla, Cybertruck, or Rivian are 1T more appealing. But you'll miss out on that irreplaceable vintage charm. So that wraps up our full review of the 2026 Dodge Ram Vintage Pickup. Let me know in the comments what you think about this fusion of old and new. Would you go for a truck that celebrates the past while charging into the future? Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. Drive safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.